knuckles or whatever, high fives. We're like, let's go, and we're not about to let each other down. And the talent that we have on the D-line, I think, is really good. I'm not too worried about it at all.
Michael, you're a veteran on this team. You guys are number one in the coaches' preseason poll. Number two in the coaches' preseason poll, number two in the Associated Press media poll. Looks like the table's sort of set for you guys. What would be your message to your team as far as the expectations?
Just one game at a time. I mean, preseason doesn't matter at all. They always rank a preseason whatever, and I mean, it doesn't matter until the 14th game is played. So take it one game at a time. I've said it, I think, to you before. You can't go 2-0 unless you're 1-0.
But to know that people are looking at you guys as a special team, what does that add juice to it? I mean, what does it add to the fire, I guess?
It adds expectations, and it adds knowledge that we can't let that the country's gunning for us. You know, we're not just a small team that goes out there and expects to go 5-7 or something like that. I mean, especially now after last year, we're expected to be the best, and I think we've always had that expectation. But it's good to kind of have more people pushing you for it.
We're going to say that the offense looks a lot better right now than the defense. Do you agree with that? And then B, what does the defense need? What do you guys need to do on the defensive side of the ball? Even
I think the offense looked really good today, especially Braxton and the receivers. They were really on point. And our O-line is a solid O-line, so they always look pretty good. But the defense, I think the biggest thing is we need to trust everyone to do their job. I think guys are starting to overcompensate and try to be the hero, so to say, instead of just doing their job and knowing that the guy next to him is going to do his job. And other than that, I think it's just timing stuff. You got to work on blitz timing and all that kind of stuff, and that comes.
What you said about kind of just overthinking, maybe, or because you guys are in new positions, or new guys in the lineup, whatever. You guys maybe thinking too much as opposed to being instinctive.
Honestly, I don't really know because I don't pay attention too much to the back end. I listen to what happens after the play with them. But I know the D-line, and that's all I really know. And I feel like we're doing a good job getting our assignments. I mean, sometimes we go the wrong way, and that's unacceptable. But we're fixing it. We have 2 weeks to fix that kind of stuff, and I have complete faith that we're going to.
When you said that though about the D, is it a product a little bit of 7 new starters? I mean, talk about that, Michael. I mean,
it could be just. Sometimes you're not focused on every play, and we have to change that. I mean, if we want to be as great as we want to be, then you have to be focused every play. You have to be ready to go, and you have to take it seriously. And I think some of that might come from people being young and just having to get over the maturity hurdles. That's all of us, because none of us are seniors. We're all still trying to get this, and none of us have started more than a couple games. So I think that we're bringing each other together, though. So, if I slack off on one play, Noah will look at me and be like, let's go. And Noah, if he slacks off, I'll be like, come on, we got to do this. And we feed off each other.
Are you guys developing chemistry? Do you feel like
that's going on? I feel like I don't know. I haven't felt like I've had chemistry like this with a group of people since high school, with the kids you grow up with. So it's a really good feeling. Because then people play harder for the people they love.
You were asked about the number 2 ranking. What does that ranking mean to you guys? That it came out today, the AP?
I don't know. I don't follow that kind of stuff, but I guess it feels good. It feels good that people, I guess, took us seriously last year instead of just saying they can't go to a bowl game and all that kind of stuff. I hear that people think the Big Ten's not a good conference or something like that, but I don't know. It feels good, I guess. It doesn't. I personally don't think it matters too much because once again, it's preseason. You can be a preseason All-American and not do anything, but you just got to come out and play.
there seems to be some closure coming for the Bradley Roby situation. Coach Meyer just told us he's going to miss the first game. I don't know if you're keeping up with that. The charges were changed yesterday to a much lesser deal. Just, has that caused any kind of disruption for you guys? I mean, wanting to know who the starting guys were going to be, for the first couple of games, or how have y'all handled that, Michael, in-house?
I haven't felt any disruption. All I know is, Roby's been out there practicing with us, practicing hard and leading. Yeah. I honestly still don't even know what happened that night. I'm a lot less aware than you guys give me credit for. I just kind of come in, bring my lunch pail to work, and then what happens, happens. But he's back at practice or whatever, and he's leading. And if he's not there the first game, then he's not there, and he'll lead from the sidelines like he's good at. And then he'll come in whenever he's allowed to come in, and he'll ball out.
How does it feel to get over this hump of all these practices, and school starts next week, and finally get into a routine and get this camp over with?
It's exciting. I mean, everyone looks forward to the end of camp. I feel like it was just yesterday. Coach Myers said 9-6, 9-6. So it feels good to finally get out of here and go back to my own bed. So that's all I'm thinking about.